Hi, Judy. Thanks for coming early. Hello, hello. So glad you could join me. I'm back on my laptop. Yoo-hoo! And I'm happy to be there. Happy, happy, happy. How are you doing? Hi, somebody else. Welcome, welcome. I was just trying to see something. Hi, Nix. Hi, Heather. Welcome. Yay. I'm a little bit disorganized today. We're going to do 2 cards in a little bit. One is for fall, Thanksgiving, and the other is Halloween because we will be using, and if we have time, maybe we'll really wing it on a third one. We'll see. I wasn't going to do a Christmas one yet. I'm trying to not do Christmas this month too much. But we're going to be using the Celebration Tidings and the Celebration label dies for the 2 cards. On the second one, we'll use the Cobweb embossing folder again. And on the first one, we'll be using the Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder. Oh my goodness. Hi, Justine. You got to find your headphones. Eye rolling. What? I'm confused. Is this set up okay? I mean, can you guys see this clearly? Is it going to be bouncing again? I don't understand. I really don't. Why it does that. I don't have that much on my desk right now. Maybe when I threw this stuff down, it went bouncy. I don't know. All right, so Justine's party is going on, and you guys, hi Paige, I have to tell you this, okay? So in the clearance rack, and Justine, you chime in and tell me what I'm missing, but there was this Gift of Fall add-on kit from last year, which ignore the thing on the top, but it's this background paper, like this background paper, and Justine just put a video up she made, and I don't know, I might be able to bring it up on my phone for you. She made a beautiful journal cover with it. Okay, so there's what the starting, whoops, sorry. I don't think I can blow it up bigger. No, I can't, it won't let me. But there's what the starting point is. And look at that gorgeous cover. So that was from the clearance rack, guys. It was the Gift of Fall paper pumpkin kit add-on or something, but it's in clearance. So and that's what the card front looks like, watercolor. Was this pink? Was that that's in the clearance rack too, right, Justine? The pink, I forget what it's called, laser cut paper. I think so. And then I don't know, Justine will have to tell you how she did the other stuff. Hi, Brandy. Yay, we have a full house. Yeah, the laser cut, that's what I thought. So yeah, so when we're done here, not right now, go check out her video that's up. These are from last year that I had still sitting in my room in a little bag from a previous paper pumpkin kit from last year. Alternatives. So yeah, I don't even remember which kit they came with. Anyway, her party goes to the 29th. You're doing well, Justine, but you know, we could always use a few more orders before the end of the month, and we have, you know, a few days. Anyway, here's the host code, 9YTX7KT2. Also, I just wanted to let you know that I have been playing with, you know, I told you I got a real small order. Well, the one thing I got was the magnetic plate, and this is what it looks like. It's this thick. It's pretty sturdy. And the sandwich for the new, this is the big Stampin' Emboss, cut and emboss machine, is plate 1, plate 2. I think I'm getting this right. There are instructions. I just have misplaced them. The magnetic plate, and then your number 3, your top number 3 plate, which I alternate upside down and right side up to keep it from bending so much, because plates will do that. Okay, so, and it worked really well. I used it, if you can see, for poinsettias that I did for the embellishments on the 11th. If you haven't seen that, that went up at noon today. And I did all kinds of poinsettias from the poinsettia petals. Also, I used it tonight for the, well, for things I cut out for these cards. So that's the first thing, first couple things. Then the next thing is this paper pumpkin. Too late to order this one. You had to order by yesterday. So the new one, you can now order between now and 10 October. It's going to be called Joy to the World. It's supposed to make 8 cards, 2 different designs, 4 of each. And apparently it's going to be, the sentiments are going to be in 3 languages. English being one of them, French being one of them, and I want to say German, but don't hold me to that. Not positive on the 3rd. I did read it, but I just can't remember. So you have till 10 October. I did put on my Facebook group. I didn't put it on the page yet, but I put it on the group what the coordinating colors were. And the box is a special box. It's got words, peace, amore, joy, Paix, Liebe. I think it's German. Anyway, all kinds of, yeah, peace, joy to the world is what it's called. So that is the new paper pumpkin. And if you're interested, let me know. Also, only in September, we're having a promotion for anybody that would like to join. Good time to join. You get your regular starter kit, $125 worth of product for $99, and shipping's included. Plus, you get the Queen Anne's lace stamp set, the So Much Love stamp set, the rhinestone basic jewels, and pre-cut card in Granny Apple Green and Coastal Cabana to make the cards shown here. And you'll get access to a PDF that shows you how to make the cards they're showing. So if anybody's interested, please email me, and I'll be happy to talk to you about joining. Hi, Vera. I've seen most people use the other side of the magnetic plate to cut on. It is, the black I thought was self-healing too. Anyway, thank you for that information. Huh. Let me see the, hang on a second. Well, they're showing the dark end up in the instructions. I think this part is just, it does feel like it's self-healing. That's interesting. I will try that. We'll try that tonight. Maybe because the Stampin' Up's on, I don't know. I just thought that was for sturdiness, but it is supposed to be self-healing. They do tell you to not put it in the same, you know, like if you're running the same die through multiple times, like when I was doing the poinsettias, I alternated. But yeah, I'll try that. It does feel like a self-healing cutting mat. So you probably are right, Paige. I'm just so used to having a magnetic plate where you put this stuff on the magnet, right? It worked. Anyway, leave it to me, right? So tonight, we're using the Plaid Tidings Suite. Except I really want to use this ribbon, but everything I pick out all the time, it doesn't really go. We're going to be using the Stampin' dies, and we are going to be using the plaid. I tried to pick out different plaids than what I used before. So, and I only got 2 cards done in, well, I don't even have the second one done in time, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, right? This is Freeform Friday after all. Okay, Brandy, that's fine. So this is the first card. I did not put a clean mat on. This is the one I put on clean for you guys last time for Tuesday. So this is it. Now I am casing. I am copying, and they say it's called copy and share everything, but we copy and selectively edit. So this is the card I'm casing, but I turned it landscape. I do have the papers going cattywampus. I did not put the ribbon the way they did. I did use the pumpkins. I used different colors, obviously. And I used the Pretty Peacock scallop linen ribbon. Out of the 5 scallop linen ribbon colors, I probably used this one the most. So, yeah, I have to stop that. I'm running out of it. Anyway, and I didn't wrap it the way they did. I wrapped it just around over the pumpkins and around the back, and I'll show you how I did that. Okay, so we have a lot of coloring to do, actually, and believe it or not, I didn't get all the fussy cutting done in advance. Yeah, I love this plaid because it's Pretty Peacock, and this is actually Cajun Craze. I believe this is Bumblebee, and then Whisper White, which is why I didn't use that ribbon, because that ribbon is more not Whisper White. It's more, you know, what is it? Let me show you. I love this ribbon, but it's just not, it's called Natural Open Weave. It's not really very vanilla. It would have gone, I guess, but it's not as good as this one. And I don't really see it on my version anyway. I will get to use that ribbon soon. All right, so the first thing we have to do, I've already run this piece of Cajun Craze, which is, I'm going to get the size wrong. Hang on. These pieces are both 4 3/4 by 3 3/4, yes. Both pieces here, the plaid, which is this on the other side. And this I ran through the Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder, one of my new favorites. It's a little, it's more noticeable than the subtle, but it's not real deep of a emboss. It's called a 3D, but out of all the 3D ones, this one doesn't seem to raise up quite as much as the others. And I like that because sometimes you don't want it to be super bumpy, right? So actually we can go ahead and put them down. And I have to watch what I'm doing here because I have the inside. I cut also a piece of Cajun Craze. Let me just give you these measurements before I get coloring and stuff. This is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4 Cajun Craze, and I believe this is 3 1/2 by 5. Yes, so that's for the inside, which will go this way, and we have to do some stamping on that. Okay, and we'll put that aside for a minute. So I've already stamped 2 of these, which I have to color and then just fussy cut the pumpkins, because what's happened here is we have one of, where's my stamp case? One of these, that's awfully glary, stamped in the middle of this die. But of course, I'm going to stamp it first, color it first, and then do the die. And these on the card, I'm getting discombobulated. Where'd my other card go? Oh, it's right in front of me. Jeez. The pumpkins are just fussy cut out twice. It's real easy cutting, but they're in front of the line of pumpkins in the back. And I think next time I'm going to put them up just a bit higher and move this ribbon up just a little bit higher. So let's get started. Let's stamp this again. And I used Memento Tuxedo Black because I just thought it was better to color it. I thought about stamping it in Pretty Peacock, but no. So let's see. Anything new and exciting with all of you? I want to make sure I'm in frame, even if it's a little crooked to you. I will tell you, my air conditioning is fixed. It didn't cost me a whole new air conditioning unit yet. But I'm told it will last maybe a year or two, and then I'm going to have to replace it because the stuff they put in it costs $5 a gallon, and you can't buy it anymore. They just happen to have some in stock. But it was like the condenser or something. Anyway, so that's what that was. And I went to the doctor and I got prednisone for my poison ivy, so I'm not like crawling all over the walls right now. All right, so we're going to color this with Pretty Peacock. I think I only used the light. And we're going to use light and dark Cajun Craze. These are the blends. And just a touch of dark So Saffron. In fact, let me do that first. And I don't know if these are supposed to be little flowers, but I said they're going to be my little yellow flowers. You can barely see the yellow because So Saffron's pretty light. And there's just a couple of them. Now I don't have to bother coloring the leaves on the other two stamp things that I did because let's do the pumpkins next. No. Yeah. Hi, Raru. Where'd it go? Oh, Heather, I'm excited for you too. Yes, let us know how it goes. It's starting. I can tell. I will say it gives me a headache, so I'm pumped up with prednisone and Tylenol. Oh well. But I went to the doctor, but by the time I got home and then went back out because the air conditioning guys were here, I had to come home. And then went back out to get my prescription filled. It was too late to take it that day, so I took it yesterday morning. And yeah, and it's working. I wasn't like, you're supposed to take it with food and like in the morning. So I do, but I have to say by nighttime, I'm starting to get a little creepy, crawly, itchy, but I can tell it's clearing up. So I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. And I don't know if I believe them. They say that whatever oils you have on you when you first get it, that's all you're going to get. The oil doesn't spread, like the poison doesn't spread. But yeah, I don't know if I really believe that because it's spreading. And it was like day 6. Like it was, this thing was the original thing, but then it's spreading all over here. So he said, no, you probably had that oil on your arms. And I said, yeah, but I had a shirt on and I have it on my torso too. So how do you explain that? I don't know. I don't like poison. And now that was on the house. We pulled that vine down on the house. And now there's some other kind that looks like poison oak next to my fence. And I was reading that even if you put chemicals on that's supposed to kill it, that it takes like 8 years to kill it really all the way. So it could just keep coming back anyway. Oh my gosh. There you go, Heather. Your October order. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to order again till on stage what do they call it? Product premiere purchase, they call it. If you are a demonstrator and you go to it's online this year, but last year I went to Connecticut and I got to do a product premiere purchase, which is earlier than other demonstrators even get to purchase for the January catalog. Normally we get to pre-order in December, which I'll be able to do too, but a select group of items we usually can do on a product purchase premiere. So now that will be November, and then the pre-order will be December. But something else I wanted to tell you. If you are interested in the 2020 to 2022 in color ink pads and refills, they are in stock because I actually have an order sitting, I didn't hit order yet for the refills because I want the refills. I always buy the ink and the refills, and that way, if Deb here decides she doesn't ever want to sell off her retired ink because she loves the color so much, she will have refills to last even after they retire. For a while anyway, but sometimes I really do love the colors. And this year, I have to say, I love all the in colors this year. The Just Jade, Misty Moonlight, Cinnamon Cider, Bumblebee, and even that bright Knock Your Socks Off Magenta Madness. I love it. Reminds me of my teenage bedroom. So there's that one colored. Now we just have to do the pumpkins on these, and then I have to fussy cut them. And then this, we will be using the Celebration Tidings dies, and I believe, yes, this one. So this is going to be die cut like that, which I'll do in a minute. Your new quarter starts in yeah, so does ours. I mean, Stampin' Up's year starts October 1, too. So this is a little bit different color to use Pretty Peacock for the leaves. And Cajun Craze is okay for a pumpkin. Not every pumpkin is, light, bright pumpkin pie color, right? So the only thing I need to color is the pumpkins, but I need to do 2 of them. So go to your catalogs, ladies, for inspiration, if you have one, and if you don't, let me know. I really am hoping that Saturday I need to clean my house. I really need to vacuum and mop and dust, and well, Christopher will mop, but I usually vacuum and dust, and he usually mops. But my kitchen floor is disgusting. But I'm glad I didn't do it the other day when I was going to, because then the guys came in and tracked in a bunch of mud from somewhere. So I need to get all that up. Not to mention Christopher's hair is long now. My hair is long. And we have little black and white cat fur all over the place. So yeah, we're shedding. We're all shedding. Hi, Michelle from Oklahoma. You just got out of school. You wish you had the kids in the building. Yeah, right, Paige. I agree. All right, I'm missing something. You got your Forever Fern. Do you like it? I love it. What else did I miss? You're not buying till October. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm trying not to also. And there will be a special coming up in October. I don't want to tell you just yet what it is. And I believe, I'll have to check with her, but I'm pretty sure Kathleen Merkovich Robinson is having a party in October. So we're just like having boom, 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 party, 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 which is fine with me. Yeah, teaser. Yep. There will be a special in October. There's always some kind of special going on, it seems like. All right. And then there's some changes coming next year, too, which I hope you'll like. I think it'll be good. But I won't tell you about them just yet either. And you know now, the annual catalog, the one we're in now, it only goes through May, because they're trying to change it so that there's always a, sorry, I'm off thing. I'm just trying to fussy cut, which is not my thing, Anyway, they're trying to make it so that there's always a mini catalog, like January through June, and then, no, wait, maybe I got that wrong. Anyway, and then July through December. So that's what's happening. And next year is like the normalization year that'll get it working right. So maybe I have that wrong. I can't remember. Anyway, I think that's right. I'll have to look it up again, but something like that. It's not quite, it's like an 11-month catalog, but that doesn't sound right now that I just said that out loud. Anyway, I can just throw that out. That didn't take too long to fussy cut, right? I'm going to go straight over this way. I just want the pumpkins. I just want the pumpkins. Who did you play bingo with? Wait. You know, my upline had a bingo the other night. It was sort of fun, but it was sort of, I didn't play. I was just observing. Because you had to purchase your bingo numbers and your make and take pack and all that ahead of time. Anyway, it was pretty frustrating because people kept saying bingo when they didn't have bingo. And then, you know, like 3 people in a row did that. And it was taking a lot of time and getting frustrating. And then somebody was saying so-and-so showed up first with the bingo. But, and it's so hard because you have to go by whoever's running its computer and who shows on first. But people get upset, you know. So anyway, the moral of the story is I don't think I'll be doing bingos anytime soon, guys. Oh, cute, Heather. You'll have to show us that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I don't have that one. The Hostess stocking set. So yeah, that kind of deterred me from doing it. All right, I have to turn around and do this, and then I'm going to try and catch up on chat a little bit better. I'm going to try the magnetic plate on the self-healing side. I do believe you're right, Paige. I remember reading about self-healing, but it just didn't even dawn on me. And then my plate. All right, here we go. Well, it worked on the other side too, so I don't know. Went through like butter, and I only ran it through once. I didn't bring it back. Let's see how it did on the plate. Pretty good. I mean, there's lines there, but they're not real deep. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Pretty good. Okay, and let me put this away. I did put these on a magnetic thing because I was going to lose them if I didn't. All right, let's bring our card and our papers down and try and assemble this thing after I catch up on chat. Three stamp sets and some felt sheets. I have the felt too. I haven't done that. You didn't miss a whole lot. We're doing this card, Michelle. And we're casing one that was in the mini catalog, but theirs is turned this way. Otherwise, and different ribbons and different papers, but otherwise it's pretty much the same. And I have no idea what they did on the inside. Okay, we have a little bit more stamping to do. We have to stamp Always Grateful, and we have to stamp something on the inside of the card. Let's do, and they're both going to be using Pretty Peacock ink. Thank you, Ruru. Me too. I don't like fussy cutting. Everybody on here that knows me will tell you that. I do not like it. All right, I'm going to re-put this on because it looks crooked to me. Okay, so this is the, I didn't do the pumpkins again, but I did this, but I'm flipping it over this way like that because those leaves look like these leaves, and I just thought it would make a nice little border on the bottom on the inside if I can get it straight, which is always iffy, but it wasn't even straight on the block. It was kind of wonky. I'm having to stick my hair in here. All right, let me try it. So there's your trick for doing that. in case you didn't already know. And that, oh, you can't see. I have to get used to where to be on the screen again. Okay. So this will be done in Pretty Peacock, and I'm just going to try and sort of center it, oops, without bumping the camera too much. There, I did it. Woohoo! You shake too much, always, yeah, fussy cutting is, ugh. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a lazy crafter too. All right, so we have that done now. I just have a half-inch strip of Whisper Away. I'm going to use this one. And this says Always Grateful, and it looks sort of straight on my dirty block. And let's see, I just need about half an inch on either end. So we'll probably have to cut that. I'm going to try it again. Let's see. Wasn't too bad, but it looked a little bit slanty to me. That one looks worse. Okay, where's the other one? Oh my goodness. I think that one's going to be perfect. Yes. Boom. Third time's a charm. Me too. This is Cajun Craze, is the orangey-ish color, rust color, if you will. Pretty Peacock is this. This is one of last year's in colors, which is really probably my favorite out of last year's in colors, which are still valid. They're still good colors. All right. I don't usually do this, but let's do the inside first. That way I'll make sure I don't mess it up in the meantime. I'm just going to glue it down with my Tombow. The front's going to take us a little bit longer to assemble. So these are a little bit smaller than usual. I don't know why. I think because the first time I did it, I had a scrap away this piece and I just adjusted. I was one that hit bingo. Oh, Michelle, hi. You were only one though, but then later on there were like 3 other ones at the 3rd or 4th bingo. I didn't stay till the end. I only watched. She started doing another card after the 3rd bingo, I think, and I left at that point because I had come over just off my live. It was annoying about the people arguing, so it really was. I just decided I don't know. If I could do one in person, I'd do it, I think, but I don't know that I'd do it again. Okay, so what we're going to do is angle these. Now that one's that way, so let's move it up and do this way. And then we're going to go this way, and that way. We just want it to show a little bit on there. We like that. Like that. All right. Let's see if I can get that. I mean, it's supposed to be fun, right? And when you get into arguments and stuff, it kind of detracts from the fun, you know? And my upline is so generous. I mean, those prizes were wonderful, you know? And I just, I don't know. So I didn't say anything to her either, but... And I was observing to learn how to do it. But I don't know if I have a big enough audience yet to do it. Oh yeah, definitely, Brandy. And I mean, good stuff. Like she was giving away the machine. Is that what you got, Michelle? The machine? I can't remember. Or suites, like a whole suite, or bundles. So the reason the argument is as to who showed up first, if there were multiple bingos in a calling, was because they got a prize. Now everybody was getting consolation prizes. I don't know what they were, but that's why I guess people were trying to see, you know, if they thought they were first. I could understand, but that's why I made the comment too. You have to make sure you have it on live chat and refresh, because It's not all the screens don't show the same order of comments. I know, and I watched a lady, Maddie, you know, of I can't remember. I can never remember her channel name. But anyway, when I watch her and Madison, when they have sales and stuff, not Stampin' Up, they always say, you know, here's the rules. It's our screen or Kateri screen, or whoever's helping them screen. Oh, you didn't win anything? Oh, I thought you did. Oh, well, I thought you won the second one. Anyway, I don't know. I'm confused. There were so many people, and it was going so fast, I really honestly couldn't keep up. So it was good that she had the ability to scroll higher, you know, scroll back up and see, because it was like flying up. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting these two pumpkins in front of this other one, and they're bumped up on dimensionals. Make people a little cuckoo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you say free. I do giveaways, but nothing like that. I just do little, occasional little embellishments, because I've only been doing this 2 years and, let's see, September, I guess it's 2 months. I started July 2nd of 2018. That's when I started with Stampin' Up. I kind of buried the ones in the back this time. I wonder if I can move them down a little bit. Yeah. I just quit yapping and pay attention to what I'm doing, huh? I think I'm going to move that over a little bit too. That's all right. I'll leave them separated a little bit this time. Now, because they're bumped up, I was originally just going to wrap this ribbon around like this. I could do it if I do, oh, maybe I'll do that. I tried to get it like this. So how I did it is I put a piece of paper bumped up on dimensionals just at the bottom of those little pumpkins, and then I put the ribbon over that. I think I'm still going to do that. I don't know. See if I can get it on straighter than I did last time. I personally wouldn't think for her that would have been worth the time and effort. I don't know. It very well may be worth it for her, because, you know, she's got like, how many people were in that live? Hundreds. So, yeah. Which, I mean, but she's been doing this for a while, and she's very good at it. I give her a lot of credit, and she's fabulous. So, and so am I. So stay with me. Hi, honeybee. Where is she? There you are. Hello, honeybees. Your dog, Heather. I don't know if down line we're allowed to play in that. I'm not sure. We knew about it. We do stuff, but if we sign up, but for like team meetings and stuff. I don't know that. I think it was more for her customers, which is, I mean, it's fine, but she does other stuff for us. Like, for example, I have an order coming tomorrow, but I didn't pay a thing for it, because she does rewards for top sales each month, and so every month you get into a certain level of sales, she gives you a gift card. So I can't do that yet. So I did it once for someone, but not to the extent she does. And so anyway, I can't do that yet, but maybe I'll get there someday. I don't know. Hopefully. I'm having fun doing it. It's a fun job, I will say that. It is a job, but it's a fun job, and if you want to do good at it, you got to work at it. like everything else. Okay, so I put this piece of Pretty Peacock on here. It's about 1/2 inch, and that is just to help hold the ribbon up. And then we're going to put our stamped Always Grateful over that. Okay, so what I have to do is kind of make sure it's straight. Flip it over. We're going to put some that stuff I like, Seal Plus. That's does your upline have a like a Facebook team page or something? That's where I learn most of this stuff and see most of this stuff. Is our team has a Facebook page, and I do too, but my team is small, so there's not a whole lot of activity in it. Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that, Michelle. Well, you know what? I don't either, but we're learning together. Oh, thank you, Nix. I try. I could do better, but I try. Okay, guys. Let's see. Is that straight on there? I think. Oh, you know what? I want to put. Where's my little sticky mat? I want to put a little dab of this Seal Plus under here to hold this down better, too. Sometimes I don't like to do that because it makes it go. Yep, makes it go a little crooked. Just a little to hold it in the middle. And then actually, we have to cut this. And I think I'm going to change this a little bit too. In the casing, they had it. I used my scissors for paper. That was not good. I am going to use the banner Pick-a-Punch. And let's see. I think I'll use the flaggy one. And flag both ends. That just about attacked me. And that way, we'll be able to see a little more of the ribbon. So I don't know, maybe I'm not appropriate to talk about what my upline does, but I didn't mention names. Michelle knows who it is, but and Nix knows who it is. Anyway, but she's fabulous. She is fabulous. I'm very fortunate, and actually, I didn't start out being under her. I was under Misty, who left, and then I had Leafa, who left, and so now I'm under my current upline. Okay, and I'm just going to put this down on the back of this, and that'll hold it on to the ribbon. And I have no idea if that's how they did it in the one we're casing, but that's what we're doing. I'm going to tuck that in a little bit there. Sticking out of my flag. There we go. How are we looking? A little off center, but oh well. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. And you know what? I think I'll just use this since I have it out. This is the Seal Plus. I love it. I'm getting used to the Seal 2, but I feel like the Seal Plus, it's a little stronger, but not only that, I feel like it breaks off the roll better, if you know what I mean. Okay, now let's see. Because these are crooked on here, it's going to play games with my eyes, right? Does that look straight? Right, put it straight with the line. I think that's probably good enough. I know, I do too. And you know why I like it a lot? Because it has a good variety. It's got like fall, and then it's got black and white, and then it's got kind of manly, and then it's got like melon mambo and mango melody, which is like, whoo, you know, kind of thing. Just knock your socks off. Okay, we have one more thing to do on this. I just have to figure out what I did with them. Hang on. Did I stick them in here? Yep. I'm pulling in the rhinestones, which will be given away finally on Sundays, Sunday stamping, as promised like many weeks ago. And I'm bringing in my dark pretty peacock. Use the brush end. I already did it, and because I wanted it to dry. And carefully go over these. You do have to be careful because you can split your brush. So just gently kind of go around the sides, but try not to go like straight down, and your brush will separate on your Stampin' Blends if you do it that way. Trust me, I know. Then I'm using my Take Your Pick tool. Oh, funny thing happened to me today. I had lost the cap to this pointy one. I'm like, I couldn't find it on the floor or anywhere. So today I brought out my trimmer and I kind of bumped it down, and all of a sudden the cap appeared. I think it got stuck in this little thing and I didn't know it when I put it on my desk one time. That was so funny. I'm like, oh, there's my cap. Thank you very much. Now I won't jab myself and stuff. So we're just going to put these in Pretty Peacock on here. Just 3 to sparkle it up a little bit. I'm going to put this one up a little higher than I did last time. And maybe, do I want that there? No, I think I still want it over here. Maybe there. Okay. So those are the basic rhinestone basic jewels, and I just colored them with dark Pretty Peacock alcohol Stampin' Blend. And that, my friends, is card numero uno. Number one. All right, let me put my markers away. Add washi tape to clear caps. Oh, thank you. I may just try that. It's funny because I have this lamp here that is what causes the glare, and I always try and stick them right in there. So I thought I lost it down in the cup thing that they sit in, but I didn't find it there. So then I was like, I have no idea. I thought maybe the cat bopped it somewhere, you know. That happens too in this house. If it falls on the floor. That is a great idea. I love getting tips from you guys. Just like I try to give you tips, but I appreciate them coming back the other way. Thank you very much, Vera. Thank you, Brandy. Yes, I want to buy everything, almost everything. Not so much the annual catalog. I do better with that, although I have to say there are still things in the annual catalog that I had written get later that I haven't gotten yet, and now it's like, I have so many things I haven't used yet. All right, let me put these over here. Now, I don't have a completed, I think I did better on this one this time. I don't have a completed card to show you for the second one because it's Freeform Friday after all. Using the same stamp set, we're going to use this, I hope. We're going to bring in the 2 little spider dies, and we're going to also stamp the spider, which we have to do still. And we're also going to use the spider web embossing folder, which I've already done. And we're going to use this paper, which is this Pretty Peacock and Shaded Spruce on the back, and I don't know, but I'm going to use this one. And then we're also going to use Smoky Slate. Now that is not a color that they say is a coordinating color, but it sure looks like it goes with that color right there to me. So I'm using it because I need something to stamp on. And in fact, that's the first thing we're going to do. We are going to, I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I didn't, oh, yeah, I might not have gotten it out. Hang on. What we're going to use is the, is this. I did have it out. 1 second. 1 second. Got my papers. I'm going to need this one, I think. Yeah. I already cut the smoky slate, but we need to cut this, and it doesn't fit. So we're going to angle it, and it just will fit. But I had a stamp out. Let me make sure I didn't put it back. And if not, I did not put it back. I have to find it. Oh, it's stuck on my ribbon. Here it is. All right, I have to get a block for that. It's sort of curved, but not really enough to fit exactly on here. And we're going to do that first. And I think, try and decide what color we're going to stamp that in. If I want to do it in Rich Razzleberry, I think so. So the idea, this is another case card, but it's sort of a combination of this one and this one. Because we're doing it for Halloween, although I'm not doing all these different stripes. I'm doing something like this. But they're doing it long ways, and I'm doing it the other way, and I'm just going to have one spider web over here and then little spiders. I will have a happy haunting coming out like this somehow, I think. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Curve them more. Yeah, I'm going to. That's why I have to lay it on the paper. That was just to show. We're going to get a scrap here. Pre-used scrap. And actually, that's what I wanted to do. To move this out of the way too. We're going to try. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually go off the edges a little bit, which is fine. And I think I'm going to do it in Rich Razzleberry actually instead of black. I don't know. And then we're going to also use this sparkle ribbon, which is in the annual catalog, glittered organdy ribbon, 3/8 inch. It carried over from last. Actually, it's been around since 2018's holiday catalog, but it's in the annual now. Wherever the ribbons are in the back of the catalog, I don't remember the page number. Sorry. Yay! Judy likes Freeform Friday. I have to stand up because I have to see, and I only need to do it once. Let's see how it looks. If I don't like it, maybe we'll change things. I kind of like that. Yeah. Okay. Now, we do have to stamp, since we're stamping, some spiders. I'm going to do like 3 of them. Let me see if I want to do... I think I'm going to do them in black, actually. Memento Tuxedo Black. So they show up on the purple Rich Razzleberry. Let me clean that real quick. Let me just see if I like that. But yeah, let's do that. So I need a scrap of white, which I have right here, because we have to die cut them. Get this out of the way. All right, 3 little spiders. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, guys. Did I tell you the other week when I was weeding that there were spiders crawling on my patio wall like that big? Oh, oh my gosh. Yucky, yucky. Oh, I also had the guy spray for ants. So I have not seen those little... They were really everywhere, everywhere. All right, I have to turn around and die cut this. Let me get my self-healing magnet sheet. Thank you for that, Paige. And there's actually 2 of these, so even though I'm going to do it 3 times, I only actually have to turn around twice. Be right back. Oh yeah, the June bugs. I'd have to look them up still. Are they the same as stink bugs? I don't know. I hate stink bugs. Since we have lanternflies, we haven't had as many stink bugs, but we still do have a couple. Aren't they? They're kind of cute spiders. As spiders go. No spiders are cute. No snakes are cute either. So I watched a video the other day. It was You know, I'm into these music things. Well, there's another a cappella group called Voice Play, and they did a it was like a top 10 movie song kind of thing. It was funny though, but it was good singing harmonies. And they had one of the guys from Home Free join them for it. Anyway, one of the movies was snakes, and they're like, oh, it had to be snakes, and they're just fun. They're fun. Home Free's fun too. I like 3 a cappella groups, and I like the bass that left Pentatonics. Pentatonics is the other one. Now they're more pop, which is not my style of music, but I like most of their Christmas music. I don't like it all. I like most of their older Christmas music they did. Okay, let me put these away. Oh, I have to turn around one more time because I have to cut this. Oops, losing my spiders. And oh, you know what? No, never mind. I'll say that for another day. It helps if you turn this the right way too. It really just barely fits on here, but I want the bigger size. So, alrighty, here we go. Running it through just once. Pulling out the other side. I'm glad you think it's fun here, Michelle, because, oh, that's so pretty. And that's what you have left. Not a whole lot. But it does work if you angle it. Okay, let's get this stuff out of my way. We can actually, we'll just make one of these 2 cards. All right, let me put that somewhere else. Okay, so the idea here is we're going to glue down this. We're probably going to cut this at the crease. So let me do that. And then also this one. And they're going to be over here on this side. I'm not going to wrap them around the back. And that way I can use them again. Ooh. I can even flip it over and use that side. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe that'll be card 3. Let me just see if I'm in the groove. There's one. And then we'll do this one. I don't quite have that in the groove. There we go. All right. And then I thought we'd do the ribbon. I have to figure out where I'm going to put the happy haunting first, though. I thought we'd do the ribbon like this and just wrapped around the back of this thing, and then have happy haunting maybe either going here or maybe just right down here across like this. That's my thought. Heather must be weird. Wait. Oh, ooh, Heather. Ew. I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes more than I don't like ants, which is saying something. Spiders, except for the ones that are quarter size, don't really bother me that much. The little ones, because I know they're good. They eat the bad bugs, right? Some of them. They eat some of the bad bugs. Now I'm putting this so that the side that has the bumped up stuff is out, but you could do it the other way. And I shouldn't have glued that down. Oh well. It's okay. We'll figure it out. We're going to glue this down too. No, there's a lot of people that like snakes. I think my brother has a tattoo of a snake on his arm. I'm like, ew. I think when I first saw that, I was like, oh, why? He has so many tattoos, though. I'm not a tattoo person. I thought about one time getting one, like just a butterfly, a pretty little something, but no, it's not me. I'm too conservative for that, I guess. I don't know. As I get older, I'm like, I should have lived it up a little more. But I had enough stuff going on in my life to do that. I think I'm still going to put this here. Just to the tips of the purple snippers. So right, I'm doing this backwards. Now I'm going to have to try and do a straight line with my plus, steel plus. I'm going to get a ruler to help me. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, thank you, whoever approved that. I'll give you my email address. Oh, thank you, Judy. There you go. In your room and clean up that mess. Grasshopper wallpaper. Oh my. All right. Let me concentrate. I want to put this along here. That looks sort of straight. Yeah, that looks too big. All right. Okay. Yeah, I have to make it a little wider. I want it to be right along the edge. I have to make it a little wider because it won't fit. There we go. It's not going to be right along the edge. Oh well. The roller wouldn't go right along the edge. That's okay. That looks pretty like that. Except I want to snip a little bit off down here and get that glue up. So much for winging. I'll let that there because it's got glue there. Okay. Now let's figure out our sentiment. And I guess we'll do it in, I think we're going to do it on gray. A scrap of gray, I say. Oh, looky here. I have a piece here we can stamp on. And we'll stamp Happy Haunting in Rich Razzleberry on gray. Smoky Slate. Let me cut this off first. And then we'll figure out where our little spiders will go. How much room do I need for that? I'm going to do a 1 1/4 inch strip and I can cut it down if I need to. We'll see if we like it there, and if not, we'll do something else. Let me see. That might be. I might not like that. We might. I don't know. I think that's too big. Cutting it down again a little more. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. So anyway, remember to go, when we're done today, go over and check out Justine Stone's YouTube channel because she did a video of a journal cover that she made with things in Stampin' Up's current clearance rack. And it's beautiful. So you have to go check that out. And if you would like any of it and you're in the United States, please feel free to order under me. And using Justine's host code, which is down below this video when it goes up. But I also will show it again at the end of here. And it's also posted in my Facebook group and on my Facebook page in an announcement that I pinned to the tops of the pages. See, if I do that, it'll, oh, maybe I could go like that and point the ends kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I should have done it in a circle. I don't want to cover up that spider web. I think we're going to put it down here and just put creepy crawlies like here, here, and up here. Or maybe down here. No, I like it up there. What do you think if I put it like that and then flag this a little bit? Let's just try it I could ink the edges black, or I could also, I could just put it on black cardstock. Hang on. But then it'll add, I might ink the edges black. That might not be a bad idea. Let's see if I have a black scrap. Big enough? Yep. It's too big. I'd have to cut it down, but just so we get the idea, I might do that actually. Yeah, I think I will. I'll cut a 1/4 inch off of that, and then you should see I have an avalanche of cardstock and designer paper over on my floor here next to me. It's sliding everywhere. Sliding down into a mess on the floor. All right, so we have to decide the width. Oops, sorry spiders. I think scissors. This has to be snipped about here. And then this has to be snipped a little bit bigger. Let me cut the gray one first. We'll figure it out. And you like that from me? Hi, Therese. Now I can't see this snip. Where'd you go, snip? Oh my gosh, I can't even see that. Oh, there, I felt it. Thought I felt it. The snip disappeared. All right. Here it is, right there. Going in a little bit from the edge because I want the black one to go over to the purple edge. There it is. And you know what? I think I'm going to use the Lovely Label punch because it has that it has a little more curvy-ish end. Let's try that. Hope I got that centered. I think that looks pretty cool. It's a little weird, but now the black. I'm going to cut it right about there. Hopefully that'll work. And then do the same thing. I'm up too close, I know. I'm sorry. Going straight. I want to make sure that's in sort of straight. There we go. I did it! Woo-hoo. How do they do that in sports? Woo, 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 woo. I can't do that. I'm not a sports person. Oh, yeah. Same with my daughter. Well, her one did, and then the teenager just started today, which is just an in-person also. Ooh, I know what we're going to add to this card, too. Ooh, first time I get to use them, I think. That looks pretty cool, right? And then I'll put, I'm going to put those black pearls on here after we put the spiders. Or I could put just, yeah, I want the spider hanging there, hanging on the web. And this guy coming down like this, and then black pearls there, I think. That got a little crooked up there. I think I will put this on dimensionals, black dimensionals. Yes, we have black dimensionals somewhere. Does this feel like it's going like really slow tonight? I wonder if I have any more big black dimensionals. Yes, I do. Well, the high school is doing something weird. This is a Catholic school she's at. Our public schools around here are not in person right now either. But the Catholic school, what did it just do with that? Oh my word. I think I just lost my sentiment. I'll be upset. Seriously? I lost my sentiment. Hang on. Good grief. How does this happen to me? How does this happen? I don't know. Is it underneath? Oh, there it is. Should say, Deb, turn your thing over. It's right there. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, anyway, the high school here is every other day they go in person, and they split them into like 2 groups or 3 groups. I forget how. 2 groups, I guess. Every other day they go in person, and but they're not changing classrooms as much as they did before either, and they have to wear their mask all day except lunchtime. And I said, well, and they can't go out for water fountain drinks, obviously. So I said, well, I hope they let them bring a water bottle in their classroom then, because those masks can get hot, all day. And kids, raising their hands, answering stuff. So she said, yes, they'll let them have a water bottle, but I guess it's up to the teachers, each teacher, whether they'll let them take water drinking breaks or not. I'm like, I don't know. All right, we're going to do black dimensionals for the spiders too. Come back here, dimensionals. Let's see, do I want little one or one big one? Nope, little ones. We used the little ones. So, and then the little one, the elementary school, they go full-time every day. She started Tuesday. And they have to wear a mask also, except apparently they're giving them mask wearing breaks in class, like maybe once in the morning and once in the afternoon or something, plus lunchtime, obviously. So, but they're not changing classes either. Yeah. You hate virtual learning? I guess it has its pluses and its minuses. I mean, right now, I think it's good for the kids to have interaction with other kids. But as long as you have teachers that are good at doing virtual, I think it could be good. Plus parents that are, I guess, I don't know. Maybe some teachers don't want the parents involved. This one has to go like this. And then this one. For 2 cards, this is taking me a while, huh? Yeah, that's right. He probably does need some playmates. That was the one nice thing of my kids got to go to like preschool daycare kind of thing, because I worked so many hours. All right, now let me find my black pearls, which I think I might have only ever used once. Yep. Woohoo! By the way, all my holiday gems I keep in one of the wood mount cases, and then I have one skinny one for pearls and metallic pearls, and I have one for rhinestones, all different rhinestones and stuff, and then I have one for everything, all the other embellishments, except the ones in the little round cases. And I like that. We're gonna try the putty end. We're gonna try and put a big one, maybe here, and then littler ones, just 2, maybe here and here. Oops, I didn't get that one. Come back here. Did I get that on straight? Sorta. Maybe I'll put one up here. 2 more. Put one right in the middle of that spider. Nah. Put one right here. And one more somewhere right in the middle of this spider web. Although that's right across from there. Yeah. Did that come off? Yes. Move this up to here. Oh, I know it. We'll put it right there. There we go. What do you think? It's upside down, backwards. Yeah, the littles need to be in school. I know, my daughter's 42 and she has a 16-year-old, just turned 16. Oh, and guess what? She got her driver's permit on Wednesday. And oh, guess what? She got a job and started Thursday. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we have to do something on the inside. I don't know what. I don't know what. Let me get another piece of rich raspberry berry. And I can find it. Here it is. And another piece of smoky slate. I have to cut. I think I have to cut another piece of rich raspberry. Yep. And probably I can cut this piece of smoky slate. Okay. To go on the inside. And then maybe we'll just stamp a spider in there. I think it turned out cute. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's scary times, you know. All right, I'm off camera cutting this. I'm just cutting it to 5 1/4 by 4 for the rich raspberry. Excuse me. And for the gray would be 5, maybe, yes. 5 by 4. No, 3 3/4. Right? Yes. There we go. And before we put them in, let me get the little spider stamp. And let's do a little spider on here again. Oh, huh. Thank you, Paige and Cindy and whoever else. The chat is it's hard to, it's sometimes hard. It's fun, but it's hard to keep up sometimes. Should we just have him dangling here somehow? Ooh, we could do that. We'll just have him dangling here. And I'll draw a little line with the black marker. Sorry for my arm. Apparently. Oh, that's okay, Brandy. Thank you. And this is just going to be a spidery webby kind of thing. Dotted line. Not that I can draw any kind of line straight, but you know, spiders swing on their thing anyway, so it's never straight either. Now, let's see what time it is. 5:14. I can maybe do another card, but I have no plan for it other than I had already cut pieces, you know, this, so we could use the other side and do something with that. Let's just see. Let's just see. Let me clean up this mess first. Oops. And maybe that one won't be the same sentiment. Yeah. All right. I like it. Happy haunting. And there's our spider dangling down. All right, so that's card 2. Here's card 1. I don't know which one was. This is the one we did because it has the edges graded. Okay, let me put this ribbon away, clean up a little bit here, and then we will figure out the next one. I should have used spiderweb stuff. Oh well. Another time. Okay, so this would be, I have another one to cut. I'll do that afterwards. It'd be the same as the one we just did. So we have this, and should we use Shaded Spruce or Pretty Peacock? And I didn't cut that very straight. Let me cut that a little better. Thank you, Justine. Thank you, Heather. I know you can't. I try to show, like somebody made a comment I used a lot of stuff on my one of my last videos. So I thought, well, maybe it's too much. So I'm really trying not to bring in other stamp sets tonight. I'm just trying to use the Celebration Tidings and the dies that go with it. I did bring in the 2 embossing folders, but originally I also had out Banner Year, but I'm going to save that and do that another time. And I also brought out the Old World Paper embossing folder and the Dainty Diamonds, but Dainty Diamonds wasn't cutting it for me right tonight. So let's see what we want to do with this. We can still use this and this, and I'm just trying to decide if I want to use Shaded Spruce or Pretty Peacock. There's my Pretty Peacock. How about we stick with Pretty Peacock? Is that going to be? It's going to be too much. Or I could use Smoky Slate. I do too, because sometimes the green. Okay, I'll get out the, yeah, because this is too much. Or the other option would be I could just use a larger Smoky Slate. Let me see. I think the green, I'm going to get the, I have to go get that, so bear with me. Oh, actually, maybe I have it here. Hang on. Or Just Jade. See how I don't have the Smoky Slate out with me. Hang on. I have piles of cardstock here. Oh, will that work? Is that too, nah, it's too light. Has to be the, I'm not sure if that's Shaded Spruce. Let me look at the colors in the Plaid Tidings. I think it might be Garden Green. Let's see. Pretty Peacock. Shaded Spruce. It is Shaded Spruce. I was right the first time. How about that? Okay, Brandy. Yeah, the colors, right. Oh, my daughter is going into her, this is her first year of high school. My granddaughter's going into 11th grade, or she's in 11th grade. So, but it's an exciting year because she's going to be learning how to drive, and she got a job, and oh my gosh. Which obviously she can't drive herself to yet. All right, bear with me. I have to get the Shaded Spruce out. Oh, Shaded Spruce. Here you are. It's amazing how doing just 2 or 3 cards, and I have a mess. Oh, you know what? I might even have one. Look at that. I have one pre-cut and folded. Was that planned or what? No. Oh, but wait. Okay, it goes the right way. And now we have to figure out a sentiment, what we're going to do with this. We're not going to do Merry Christmas. We could do it, let's do this one this way, and I can stamp a sentiment across here. But maybe now we need another embossing folder. I have to figure out the sentiment first. I don't really want Merry Christmas, but we could. I could just stamp this little doohickey thing on it. And make it another Always Grateful card. Let me see what the sentiments were in Banner Year. Someone had to, oh, bye, Vera. Thank you. Good night. AFK, away from keyboard, right. Yep. I had to ask that the first time she said that too. Yeah, okay, so this one also has happy haunting, which I don't want to do. Oh, look at this cute little squirrel with the acorn. And this had a spider web. I could have used that on the other thing. Anyway, why don't I just do a happy Thanksgiving? But then I don't want to use pumpkins. Decisions. Or, yeah, let's do happy Thanksgiving. And guess what? I have my favorite 3 little leafy and acorn punches here. And we can do something with those. How's that? In Pretty Peacock and whatever. But I have to get a background. So, do we want Old World paper? I think we'll do Dainty Diamonds on this one, or Tasteful Textures again. We use Dainty Diamonds. I think I'm going to do tone on tone though. I'm going to just do Shaded Spruce on Shaded Spruce, but it'll be embossed. Hi, Chris. Yay. So I'm going to make that 5 1/4 by 4. And run it through this embossing folder. It might be too busy, actually, you know, with the plaid. I worry about stuff like that. Ooh, this has a pumpkin on it, too. I'm going to just use Tasteful Textiles again. I like that texture. It's not like too over the top. Okay, so if I do it this way, there's a line here, and I try and just line it up with that, and that way I make sure I have the paper on the pattern straight. It doesn't matter so much on this one because the pattern is pretty much all over. All right, I'm going to use plate number 1 and 4 because this is considered a 3D embossing folder. There you go. Butter goes through like butter. I really do like this machine. For embossing, it's like perfect. Love it. Oh, we have these little things too. We could do anyway. We might use some of these decorative thingies. All right, let's bring this back over here. So this is just going to go down here. And then that gives it a little texture. Do we want ribbon on here? Hi. The only Shaded Spruce ribbon I have is this, which is too much. And Pretty Peacock, I have either that one we used on the first card, or this one's kind of pretty if I do ribbon. Not sure on that yet. That's the one that's reversible, Pretty Peacock and Old Olive in the annual catalog. But it really looks pretty with it. Adds a little shimmer. All right, let's figure out. We're doing it this way. Let me glue this down. He's a big baby. Wait, what? Crazy old man cat. Plaid is always amazing. Yes, it is, Brandy. Yeah, we're happy to have you, Chris. Oh, puppy sit. Oh, my friend is going to go visit her daughter and her family in Georgia towards the end of September to the beginning of October. And she said they seat them so that there's no middle seat filled now. But I said, well, that's good. But what they really should do is, like, if there's 3 seats and you have person, blank, person, then the next row back, they should have blank, person, blank. Because if that person behind you, even if you have a mask on, sneezing or something all the time, I'd be worried about that. All right, we had to figure out the sentiment. I didn't figure that out yet, did I? Ay, ay, ay. I could do Guess Who Loves You. No, we're going to do Happy Thanksgiving. Or, yeah. Or Happy Fall. We'll do Happy Fall, y'all. Happy Fall, y'all. How many here say that? Put a 1, number 1, in the live chat if you say Happy Fall, y'all. Happy Fall, y'all. Always grateful. Yeah, I'm leaning that way too. No, I don't either. So I'll go with Happy Thanksgiving because I don't say that, actually. Even though I lived in Tennessee for a year. Only a year, though. And I wasn't just a Yankee then. I was a DAMN Yankee because I was a northerner, you know, misplaced in Tennessee. They gave me a book when I was down there on how to speak. It was a book on to teach Yankees how to say rebel things. You grew up in Florida. You live in Texas. Brandy put a 2. Yeah, D Yankee. Yep, that's what they called me. See, you're a Yankee if you are from the North and you stay in the North, and you're a D Yankee if you move from the North to down there. Apparently, now this was in like 1999 to 2000 time frame. I don't know if people still do stuff like that, and it was a very trying time in my life. Let me just put it that way. Okay, I think I will stamp in. I'm gonna stamp in Shaded Spruce, actually. Oops, that's Garden Green Deb. You don't say fall, y'all. I'm gonna tease my friend if she comes back and says happy fall, y'all, or anything, y'all. I'll tease her. I'm gonna kind of put this up just a little bit from here because it still seems a little wonky to me. Because I'm gonna put ribbon along that edge, I think. I have my scissors and my glue dots and stuff on my chamois. I'm a mess. Not used to having my computer up here. I missed the room. You're in Michigan. Yes, you are. Are you cold? You didn't get snow, did you? Like I saw Iowa and Montana and Wyoming were getting snow. This weather is so weird. Oh, Corpus Christi. I have not been there. I've been to Dallas, Addison area, like more than I want to admit. Like I spent 10 months out of my... No, that's not true. I spent about 4 months out of 1 year in Dallas, Addison. And I spent 10 months overseas 1 year. All right, let us put this ribbon on here. Like this. Let's glue this and then put the ribbon up and down that. This card will come together eventually. This is Freeform Friday. We are freeforming it. You never know what Deb might come up with here. Or all of us together. And I think I'm going to do this. And just have a little bit of the edge showing. All right, there's my glue thingy, my jobber. Nope, that didn't work. I think it worked. Oops. Okay. I'm putting the old olive side down because we don't have old olive. We have Pretty Peacock. All right. It's down a little further than I wanted, but That'll be kind of cute. And then I can have leafy things hanging down from it. Maybe. Okay, so that stamp was out of the banner year, not the celebration tidings. All right, we'll just glue this down. Shake it up, that's right. I have never, you know, our company attorney at the time was in San Antonio, but he always came to our office in Addison, right outside north, I think it was northwest of Dallas or northeast of Dallas. I forget. I can't even remember east and west of my own state, let alone Texas. So anyway, Addison. I spent lots of time in Addison. It was actually, I didn't mind it there, except the one time my rental car got broken into, but our office was right across from the little hotel I stayed at, so that was nice. And I could walk to the office and all that jazz. All right, so we're going to punch little leafy things. Scrap of paper. And we'll do some in shaded spruce. Let me see if I have scrap of pretty peacock. That's too big of a scrap. Where did my pretty peacock go? It slid down somewhere. Yikes. This is redonkulous, guys. This is redonkulous. I lost pretty peacock. It's probably behind jade I pulled out. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oh yes, I have much smaller scraps. See, I keep my scraps in a plastic bag in my folder. And I have some smaller scraps of this too, I think. No, we'll use this one. Okay. What a mess I have to clean up. All right, let's get some leaves and stuff here. I don't know how many. Where did that go? I'll tell you what, I am not having the best luck here. There. It disappeared. Oh, I forgot we could have put, well, we might still die cut those. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it got stuck in there. I don't know where the first one went. There's the second one. We're just going to punch a bunch out in these colors of different shapes, and then we'll see. Hi, Terry. Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Although you wouldn't think I'm very organized right now because I have a landslide over here of those job ticket orders. They're all sliding down. I have like 20 of them. I pulled out every color that went with Plaid Tidings to try and figure out what I was going to do, you know. All right, so I didn't do those in this color. Shaded Spruce and Pretty Peacock is what we're using. I think I like the Pretty Peacock better. And let's see. We can just have the green here, like that. And how about a little acorn and Pretty Peacock in the middle? That would be cute. What do you think? Let me find a little acorn punch. Where's my acorn punch? Here it is. And actually, sometimes we're going to punch it again in a scrap of this paper. We're going to do just the cap, maybe. Yeah. And let's see if we like that. And that'll tie that in like that. Oh, I like that. I like that. Ah. As my upline would say, sometimes I amaze myself. One. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I need my fine tip glue. So forgive me for using contraband, Judy and everyone. Just need it for this little piece here. But then I think we'll put them down with glue dots because I just want, well, no, I'll glue them. I'll glue them. How cute is that? Oh. And the colors. Yay, the colors. And I'll pop this one up on a dimensional even. Yes. Could use a black one, but we'll just use one. The acorn fits one dimensional perfectly. And I actually got that up too high. Move that down right on that little dot there. Oh, so cute. And I think we'll put these up on dimensionals too, but they need little ones. Little ones. Where's the one that's open? Here it is. They need little ones. Am I up high enough? Camp plaid, yeah. Yeah, I kind of am. This is how when I'm getting ready for these lives, this is what I do. I just like play around till stuff comes together. I'm not one that well, and I actually got my inspiration for the first 2 cards really from the catalog, which I'll show you again in a minute. This is coming up a little bit. I'm not happy with that. There. Cute, cute, cute. I'm not sure they're sturdy enough, but, and my acorn's crooked. We can't have a crooked acorn. There we go. No crookedness, acorn. We will not stand for that. Just trying to figure out if I want something else. Like another one up here. No. Probably should let good enough alone. And I have shaded spruce gems in the holiday collection. So that the holiday rhinestones. So let me pull them out. Let's see if I would like that. Yeah, right, gems. Let me see if I have any that are open that have. I have some shaded spruce on this one. Yay! Let me get these scraps out of the way. All right. Big gem. Little gem. Little gem. I think that's all I want to put on. Should I put another leaf in the middle? No. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Justine. Yay! Thank you, Nix. Honeybees. Okay, well, we have to figure out the inside. We're not done. And since we're doing gray, I think I'm going to do the same thing, but I don't really need to put another color behind it. So we're using smoky slate. I got to stop just saying gray. Smoky slate is my favorite. I shouldn't say that, but it is my favorite in the gray family that Stampin' Up has because it's like a, oh, look at that. I have a piece that I just have to cut down and it'll work. I don't know why. I guess because it has like a blue hint, you know, me and blue. I'm just going to cut it down to 5, I think. Well, how wide is it? Yeah, I'm going to cut it down to 5 because it's 3 3/4. Let's see how that looks. Oh, had to remember to keep it this way. And I feel like we need to put something in there. See, this is my rhinestone bin. It's just like the other one. Let's see what we have. Where's the boo? The banner year. There's a little leafy thing here and an acorn. Let's use one of them on the inside, or both of them. Use your leftover leaves inside. Oh, I could do that. Well, that might be a solution. Let's see, we could do 1, 2. How's that? Oops, can't see it. Or maybe just these 2. Oops. I like that better, I think. Coming down from the trees, right? All right, good idea. Save me from stamping. That's what I'm supposed to do, though. That's okay. Have them coming down one side. I do that a lot, actually, but yeah, I could do that. I have that one going up. Oops. Okay, that'll work. That'll work, honeybee. I usually do that, actually. That one's coming down. This one's in the leaf pile already. We're getting ready to jump into, except here they'd be wet leaves because it's sort of icky out. And since I have this glue in my hand, I'll just use it to glue it down. And guess what? I don't have to cook because I have chili in the crock pot. Woohoo! Is anybody else like me? Like every time you make something, I don't necessarily always cook from a recipe. I hardly ever cook from a recipe. So my chili is never the same. Never. And today I had like 3/4 of a Vidalia onion, and my friend that's going to Georgia gave me 2 green peppers, but I just used one, the bell pepper, and then a skinny little lighter green pepper. It's not a hot one. And then I had some freeze-dried chili pepper things, and I put them in, and kidney beans and ground beef that I cooked first, obviously. And I actually also my poison star ditch. I also actually sauteed the onions and peppers first to soften them. Anyway, and I put chili powder in and a little bit of red pepper. It just didn't taste good. So then my son said, and I put a little sugar in because I had 1 can of tomato paste, a can of diced tomatoes. And actually, maybe what made it taste different is I don't have too many diced tomatoes, so I used a can of tomato soup because I had to use it up. Anyway, we taste tested it partway through the day, and it's like something's missing. I ended up putting a little bit of mustard in because it just felt like it needed that. And then I think I put too much in. Well, everybody, here are our cards. We made it. Woohoo! What's your favorite? 1, 2, or 3? I feel like I need something here, like maybe 2 more of those leaves coming up here, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. Can't even see it, can you? There we go. And if you're interested in anything and you're in the United States, well, before that, Callie just came to say hello. Hot sausage beef. Ooh, yeah. pinto beans. See, I usually use the dark red kidney beans. Diced tomatoes, chili powder. Oh, cumin. I have to try cumin next time. I think I did one time. 3 is your favorite. The last one? The truly freeform one? Hello, Callie. Thank you, Paige. Chris and I met through my non-Stampin' Up D-stashes. Chris likes 3 the best too. Yours too, Judy. Wow. Thank you, Mimi. I didn't know you were here. Hello. So anyway, these were mostly all made using the Celebration Tidings bundle, which is this and these wonderful dies. If you get the bundle, that can be used for all kinds of things, and bag toppers. See, I can use this that we didn't finish as a bag topper. Ha ha ha. Pretty good, huh? We also use the spiderweb embossing folder and the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. Callie doesn't understand who I'm talking to. She thinks I'm talking to her. So if you're interested in any products, Justine's party is going till the 29th. And here's her host code. We also use the 3 little punches from the Gilded Autumn. Love those. And we use the banner Pick-a-Punch on one of the cards. And we use the Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch, which is in the annual catalog, on one card. And we use the the Banner Year stamp set for the Happy Thanksgiving on this last card. So there you have it. I just found the other thing that flew off and I didn't know where it went. So we cased this card, but we changed it to this direction and used prettier colors, in my opinion. And we did the inside. And we cased, we sort of cased this card, but we had it going the other way. That was for Halloween. But we did use a texture, but we used the spider web. And we stamped the spider web and did the spiders. And then this one was the back of this paper, which we hadn't used, so we just flipped it over and used the same textile as this one. I think I like the colors best in this one, but I'm kind of with you. I don't know. I'm torn between. I like them all. I like them all. I think they're all pretty. Bye, Heather. Where'd you go? Let's see. Oh, and be sure to go over and check out Justine Stone's channel. She has a video up. Remember, I said she bought some things in the clearance rack under someone else's party recently, probably Judy's, and she made some awesome journal covers using the Gifts for Fall Paper Pumpkin add-on that's in clearance and the laser cut pinkish colored papers on top of that, and it looks gorgeous. And then she put some flowers and stuff on. So be sure to check that out and help her out to be able to get more things from her party. You're doing good, Justine. I need to message you or something with where you are. And but we still have a little time, and we hope we get a few more orders in. You're welcome. Her channel is her name, Justine Stone. So if you search for that, and now there might be other Justine Stones. You know, it used to be you could click when you're in chat that you could right click on them and go see their channel, but you can't do that anymore, right? There, thank you. Now, is that a link or is that just, that's not a link, is it? Like now, if you click those dots over there, it just says report, remove, whatever. I think. And maybe it's different for you guys than it is, but I was in somebody else's live and I couldn't. I was trying to subscribe to them, but I couldn't. You used to be able to right click and open in another tab and then subscribe to them. It doesn't work that way anymore. I don't know why. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you, ladies, for the thumbs ups. And I will be back. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow because I really need to clean the house, but I'll be back Sunday for Sunday stamping. Yeah, it's changed. Let me check something because I hope I might have something tomorrow. I don't know. I've lost track of time. This is September. And tomorrow is the 12th. No, I don't have anything on the 12th. So I'll be back Sunday at 5 on National Grandparents' Day for Sunday stamping. And I have an idea what I want to do on that day, but my ideas always change. And then I'll be back on Tuesday with Craft Our Paper Stash cards, my collab with Paige and others, and also my Tuesday night live at 7 p.m., which will be something out of the annual catalog. Thank you, Brandy. Oh, you're so good. You're welcome, Justine. I appreciate you all coming and keeping me company. And yeah, I'm kind of happy with the cards. I don't know. I still feel like I need something here, but no. Sometimes enough is enough, right? You just have to stop. So, but yeah, you got the idea with those dies. They're wonderful because here you can just use it as a label. Used it as a label on these two as well, but they actually, because we cut them in half, but they actually can be bag toppers. So now I need to make more bag toppers. Your team plaid too? Yeah, we all like the plaid, and there's so many. Did you guys all see these plaids? Here, it got buried. It slid down. So help me decide which plaid to use next. Oops. Should I use blue or actually I was originally going to use black and white tonight, or crumb cake, or I already used that. But you have to look at the other sides, or this hot magenta madness, or there's another magenta one, or this one. I think it's going to be this one. Blue or red. I don't know if I really have. Well, there might be. This is more like purple and red. Blue with some red. All right, so maybe the next time I use plaid, I'll use those two. Not on the same card. And black and white. Yeah, I was actually going to use black and white for a Halloween card, but look what's on the other side of that too. Okay, so this is this. This is pretty too. Oh, that's pretty too. This is the one that was in the catalog for the first card, but I used that one instead. Anyway, all right, these three are my next picks. For I don't know when. I'm not sure if I'll do them for Sunday or not. I don't think so. But I'll use them. I'll put them right on top, and I'll use them next. If I remember. Remind me. Black and white. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you all. And I had fun. I hope you did too. That's part of the reason I do this, is because it's fun. Stay safe. Stamp on to keep your sanity. Oh, I definitely will enjoy my dinner. I can smell it. The air, the kitchen is like right on the, how can I explain this? I'm right above where my microwave is. But I have it in my one pot, but I can smell it up here. It's smelling good. Thank you. You guys all have a good evening and a good dinner too, if you haven't eaten yet. And a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. All right, guys. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Good night.